Om, Om, Om. I bow down to God and to all the great masters, spiritual masters of the world. In our last video, we have shown the alchemy of deep breath. So today, in this video, we will be telling you the second step in the achievement of happiness, fulfillment of life. The goal of life is the fulfillment of life, which means attaining happiness in all the four states of consciousness and removing misery for all time. So the second step is happiness is the way and happiness is the goal. Everybody in the world is seeking happiness. Some are seeking happiness in wealth, some in fulfillment of desires, some in attainment of powers, some people in name and fame, and some people in all. They are seeking all the pleasures, all these things. We are seeking all these things, but we always feel that something is missing, and that missing has to be filled up. And we are telling the methods and the ways how to fill up the gap in our life. So the second step is the practice of happiness. For this, you have to smile and laugh, sing and dance. Life is a song, sing it. Life is a dance, dance it. Life is a game, play it. Look at the cosmos, at the existence. The whole existence is in joy, singing, dancing. See the flowers in the garden. They are laughing, smiling, singing and dancing. See the rivers flowing into the ocean, dancing and singing their way. And see the ocean exuberant in joy and mirth. And see the waves in the ocean singing and dancing to the cosmic tune. See the birds. Cuckoo is singing. Peacock is dancing. Pigeons are dancing. Snakes also dance to the tune of the bean. The whole existence is dancing. Then why not we? So today, our practice in achieving happiness is smile, laugh, sing and dance. You may say we do not know dancing, we do not know singing. For spiritual practice, no training, no coaching is required in the fine arts school. This singing and dancing is just spontaneous. It must come from the depths of your being. From your being. You are always running after the becomings. So, from that becoming, when you come to your being, spontaneously you smile, laugh, sing and dance. This happiness, when it is in the instinctive level, it is called pleasure, Vishaya Sukh. When it is in the intellectual level, it is called joy. Bauddhic Sukh. And when it is in the superconscious level, the happiness is called bliss or Ananda, which is the correct word. We see Lord Krishna sitting under a tree playing flute, and the Gopikas and Gopa Balaks singing and dancing. We see Meera, who came from an aristocratic family, singing and dancing her way to God. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu with his disciples was singing and dancing in ecstasy. Srila Prabhupada, who founded ISKCON temples, he danced with his disciples on the streets of New York and London. When everybody is dancing and singing, when the whole cosmos is singing and dancing, look at the galaxies, they are whirling. Look at the stars, they are whirling, moving, dancing. Look at the sun and the planets. They are all singing and dancing. This is at the macrocosmic level. At the microcosmic level, protons, neutrons, and electrons are also dancing, singing, and whirling. When we go to temples in India, we see that people do Atma Pradakshina. They do Pradakshina of the temples, then they do Pradakshina of the image, and then they do Atma Pradakshina. They whirl around themselves 3 times, 9 times, 27 times, 51 times, or 100 times, and so on. You see the children, they sing, dance, play, and go on whirling. So, this whirling is a very important technique, an important tool to achieve the supraconscious level. When you do Atma Pradakshina, slowly what happens is the consciousness rises from the body to the Atman. What happens when you go on increasing the whirling, a stage comes when you fall down. Then you are centered. Then you take a leap into the supraconscious level. But this practice has to be done very carefully, and slowly Atma Pradakshina should be increased. If you do it suddenly, then what happens, there will be a sudden release of great amount of energy which is in view. When it comes out, you will not be able to bear the force of that energy, and it may cause damage to you. Just as we see, when there are floods and the dam is full, then they slowly release the water from the dam. They open the gates so that the water flows down. If you suddenly release great amount of water, then it will flood the villages and people will be washed away, which we should not do. So slowly release the energy. So this practice should be done very carefully. People suffering from heart disease or BP or those who are weak and senile should not do this practice. They may not be able to bear the energy that will be released. For young, energetic, strong people, it is a very good practice. You do this and you will see that slowly your consciousness will be rising from the body level to the Atma level. So this is a very important practice. Every day, take 15 minutes time, keep a photo of Nataraja, Shiva as the dancer, cosmic dancer, with his Damaru. And out of spontaneity, you sing and dance. And keep your attention on the third eye, eyes half closed and half open. Just let there be spontaneous expression of joy. Life is a festival. Life is a celebration. To celebrate it, Lord Krishna sang that song of Bhagavad Gita. It is called Bhagavad Gita. Song celestial. It is a song of life. So, let us do this practice, spontaneous dancing or of whirling or of both. You can keep a music player, but remember, your heartbeat is the tabla or the dholak, and the anahata nada is the music that is within you. If this heartbeat, dholak, and the anahata nada music is not sufficient for you, then you can keep a music player, sing and dance your way to super consciousness. So, thank you all for watching. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti. Sarvajana Sukhaya, Sarvajana Hitaya. For the good and welfare of all, this video has been uploaded. We will see you in the next video. Om Shanti.